I am in this island on this huge lake in Nicaragua, and I think I've come across this banana plantation, and I'm trying to open this gate which is securely locked, and I'm not entirely sure whether I should be going in or not. Look at the banana plantation here. I really want to go in and see what's in there. You know, it's private property. I could be in all sorts of trouble, but I'm gonna go in, quickly explore, see if there are any bananas. I don't think I will. I think it's securely locked and I don't want to be in trouble, so better not go in. Hello. So there are banana plantation on both sides of the road. I am walking on this road in the hope that somebody will stop and give me a lift on their motorbike. Motorbikes are passing by, but so far nobody's given me any lift. Stop their bike. I think they're gonna give me a lift. These guys are giving me the lift now. I'm gonna hop on with these guys. Anywhere. Yeah. These guys are giving me the lift. Smell of alcohol. Woo! Bike together. Going nowhere. We don't know where we're going.
Arrata! Accelerate! It's funny! I know.
I think it's showing off the camera. My camera away from it.
Se llama Island of Ometepe. Pool. Vamos para pool. Tours. Tenemos tours aquí.
These guys are very friendly. Guys have dropped me off somewhere on this island, maybe 15 kilometers away from the town of Moyogalpa. So there is a banana plantation everywhere. So I will just keep going however far I can get, and I'm sure there will be buses back to the Moyogalpa. I'll just keep going and see how far I can get. Hola. I will keep heading to this opposite side of the town, however far I can get. I think it's started raining a bit. That's typical. I think the rain clouds are coming from the volcano. I can see there is a opening, and I can see this island is a tiny island on this biggest lake in Central Americas, and I can't remember the name of this lake, but the name of the island is Ometepe Island. I think it's 1 hour away from the mainland, the town I left called Rivas in Nicaragua. And I don't think it's Lake Nicaragua, but it's one of the biggest lake. It might be Lake Nicaragua, but I'm not too sure. So I've been on this island for past 24 hours, I think, more or less now, give or take. And I'm gonna spend another 2 days on this island and explore. I meant to go on top of the volcano, which I have changed my mind because I will not be able to see any views due to the clouds everywhere. So I'll just keep going and keep exploring and keep showing you guys. I mean, have a look at this tree. And this tree, I've seen a fruit on this tree is as big as middle-sized watermelon. If somebody knows, somebody's watching this video and they can guide me what type of fruit is that, what type of tree is that actually. Have a look at that. Look at that fruit. Look. I've seen as big as middle-sized melon actually. So I'll just keep going. It's another type of tree, and have a look at this. I'm not sure. Have a look how big that fruit is. And have a look at this. This is a different tree, but different fruit. Look, this how the size of this melon. It's like as big as melon. Have a look at this. I don't want to break it. There are some ants on top of the fruit. So I'm passing this tiny house. Girls are there, hello. This is this tiny village, maybe 6 or 7 houses in this village. I think this is the medical store, I think. Let me just go in and see. This is like some kind of tiny pharmacy actually. I think it's drizzling a bit. Venta de Medicamentos, Victoria. That small pharmacy here. Hello. Small pharmacy going on. The lady gave me a weird look. What the heck this guy is doing with the camera in his hand. It wasn't a very friendly look, so I better get myself out of here before she kicks off. Well, she hasn't paid much attention, to be honest. Who the heck is he? Just carried on with his daily business. With her daily business. Hello. I think there are coconuts there, or maybe papayas. Have a look at this horse, man. This horse looks really, really thin and weak. It's whimpering a bit as well, for some reason. It's raining now. I think this is the bus stop, or maybe some kind of temporary shelter. I mean, you know, it rains in the UK all the time, and I'm not worried about rain. Oh, I've seen another unusual fruit on the tree. Let me just show you. I don't know what type of fruit is that, edible or not, but I want to see this. I've never seen these fruits, never seen that particular type of tree as well. Have a look at this. Look at the fruit of this tree. Look, very hard as well. Have a look at that. I don't know what that is. If somebody's watching my video and might be able to assist me and tell me what type of fruit that is, I wouldn't want to risk it. If there is a bus coming on the opposite side, I'm going to jump on that bus and go back to the town which I've come from. There's a shop, little shop going on there. I think there are people waiting for the bus to go that way, and there are people waiting for the bus to go that way, which the way I have come from. Hola. Hi. So, well, I just know hola and como estas, really. I don't know much Spanish. Just very, very basic Spanish I know, which isn't enough for me to get by. I think this lady's drinking a cup of coffee, which is popular here. And there's a pig in the house as well. I can see it's a tiny piglet. Dog is kicking out with me. And there's a piglet there. Hey buddy. There's this dog started barking when he saw a camera in my hand. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? So we'll just keep going, keep exploring. FSLN. That is there. There's a biker coming. I might be able to get some lift from this biker to carry on going. See whether he gives me a lift or not. Young lad. Chances are high that he'll give me a lift. I was going this way. He would have given me a lift. Hola. I don't think he's getting far. Shouting from behind, saying to me, "Gringo, gringo, gringo." They don't know I'm not gringo. They're just thinking I'm a gringo, one of the gringos hanging out somewhere. Man, I really am happy to be here actually. People are generally very, very friendly. I have not come across any snobs, anybody. And you know, every time you walk in the UK, you pull your camera out and people give you fingers or people give you that snobby look. Honestly, nobody has said a word, honestly. People have been very, very hospitable in the whole of Central America. This is my 5th country in the Central America and I have not come across any bad experience, touch wood. And I would strongly recommend to people, if they can, then they must or they should at least travel to these countries, you know. And the weather is, honestly, I just cannot I cannot describe the weather, how lovely the weather is here. And the weather remains the same throughout the whole year, in excess of 30 degrees all the time. All the time. Hawaii.
Sí, correcto. Puede estar acá,
Pardon?
sí,
Thank you so much.
al bar ahí,
Huh?
tranquilo.
No, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. How are you guys?
Hola.
These guys just drinking, having fun, drinking beer. Hola guys, how are you? You alright? I'll just sit down with this. You want to sit here? Thank you. Thank you. So I'll just sit down with these guys. How are you? You alright? Ah man. Very friendly guys. Drinking beer, having fun. But I'll get the copyright. Somebody shouted.
Oh, wait,
They're drinking the beer. Honestly. No, yeah. Nice, very tastes lovely. Yeah.
Nica.
Very nice. Nica, yeah. Beautiful.
Lo más rico que hay en Nicaragua.
Yeah, very nice. Tasty, yeah. I think it's a clown, village clown, I think he is. I'm sitting with these guys, having fun, smoking cigarette, and these guys drinking beer. He's a lad from here. This guy, look at him, what he's doing. Look at him.
Where are you from?
India.
Oh,
India.
India.
Yeah. Has given me a lift again on a motorbike. I think I have come to the beach called Playa or Playo, maybe. So I'm gonna go in. There's a beach apparently on this lake. There are some guys sitting there. Hola. So far, some guys coming behind on a motorbike. There are not many people about though. Anything could happen. Max they can do is take my phone. Some dogs there. Lovely looking dogs there. There's a Playo beach, I think. I've seen a gringo. I think because of their colonial past, some guys look really Europeans actually. But they are not no Europeans, they are Nicos or Nicas if they want to call themselves. India, yes. Ciao, nice to meet you. Thank you. Gracias. The guy just waved at me and said something in Spanish. He sounded welcoming. He's got his horse there, and I'm literally checked my map, just 30 kilometers away from the main town. I think from the beach I should be able to see a better view of volcanoes as well, because when I'm in the village, everything is shrouded either by clouds or the trees. So that's the beach I'm heading to. This lake is just like a sea to me, honestly. I can see, I don't know whether my camera can show you, volcanoes. There's this volcano, as you can see on the right hand side, and I'm sure these are volcanoes as well. There are some ladies out there washing their clothes, and can you see that volcano behind me on the left hand side of me? Sure you can. Let's see what these ladies are up to. These girls, one of them is pregnant, got kids. They're washing their clothes and bathing as well at the same time. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? The camera cannot do the justice. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah. Can I make a film? Can I bring the camera there? Is that alright? These ladies, and there are 3 children as well. They are playing in the sea, and there's a guy, I think, young kid. Hola, ¿cómo estás? These are their clothes. They're having fun. Heading back now. There are some guys sitting, drinking, and shouting at me in Spanish. I didn't actually catch, but their mannerism is a bit aggressive. So I had got myself into a relatively safer place, because I'm out of the woods now. Well, I'm in the woods now, not out of the woods yet. There is a volcano in front of me, shrouded with clouds. I'm walking away from the Palayo beach, I think that's what they call it. I'm not entirely sure, but not a single tourist in sight anyway. Doesn't look very touristy. I've not come across anybody who speaks English. Predominantly people are saying there are some cows here, some chicken, domestic chicken, and the path is not walkable either. There's gravel, sand, volcanic sand. Look at this big fire pit. Somebody made a huge fire there at some point. You know, when the fear strikes, all the excitement vanishes. There's a pig there looking at me. I'm not entirely sure whether I came through that path. I think I did, but I felt a bit at unease, you know, because the guys were there drinking and kind of shouting. I'm gonna go into this path, I think this path. On this path, I think there's a volcano there, not far away from here actually. That's where I've come from actually. Look at this old building, which looks to me abandoned. I'm hoping that's the path I'm supposed to take. Looks familiar, I think, because I took a lift from a guy when I was coming this way. So now I'm walking back, trying to find a bus station actually, if I could. Hola! So I think I'm in a relative safety now. I think so. I'm out of the woods, deep woods actually, where I found myself sort of 10 minutes ago. Like, this path is more or less being used by people, so I'm in a relative safety actually. There was this shop, people were drinking, and I had a cigarette with them earlier on. The guy was a bit drunk. There is some kind of crop going on here. I don't know what that is. The only thing I miss in this travel is having a proper conversation. So now I'm sitting on this bus stop for last half an hour, and I'm sitting with some fellow passengers who are waiting for the bus, but I cannot have any conversation with anybody. Reason being, I just do not speak Spanish. And next time, lesson learned, next time whenever I come to Central Americas or South Americas, Spanish is a must language. If any of you guys are thinking about traveling to Spain or Central Americas or anywhere in Americas, please do learn Spanish.